start our chapter about adjective. What is adjective? In this section, we will read about different kinds of adjectives. So there are so many adjectives: adjective of quality, adjectives of quantity, proper adjective, demonstrative adjectives, distributive adjectives, interrogative adjectives, and possessive adjectives. So now each type of adjective in detail. Adjective of quality or descriptive adjective. What is it? These adjectives shows the quality of a person or thing. Adjective of quality shows the quality of a person or thing. They answer the question of what kind. They answer the question of what kind. For example, the brave lady saved the pupil in time. What kind of lady saved the pupil in time? So the answer is the brave lady. Okay. So this is the quality of a person, lady. The brave lady saved the pupil in time. The room was checked up with bright lights. So what kind of a room? What kind of a lights checked up? So bright lights. So the answer is what kind of? So the room was checked up with bright light. So the brave and bright are adjectives of quality. Okay. Second one is adjectives of quantity. So these adjectives answer the question how many. These adjectives answer the question how many. For example, he ate 2 apples in the morning. So how many apples did he eat in the morning? So he ate 2 apples in the morning. Get some milk for the kittens. There were few children playing in the park. So how many children playing in the park? Few children. So these are the adjective of quantity. These sentences shows the quantity of things, quantity of people, 2 apples, some milk, few children. Okay. Next one is proper adjective. What is proper adjective? These adjectives are formed from proper nouns. These adjectives are formed from proper noun. For example, Mohan is fond of Chinese cushion. Mohan is fond of Chinese cushion. Edward is a French citizen. So this is formed from proper nouns. One is fond of Chinese cushions. And Edward, the adjective Chinese and French describe the noun cushion and citizen. Describe the noun cushion and citizen. They are proper adjectives. Okay. Next one is demonstrative adjectives. What is demonstrative adjective? These adjectives indicate which person or thing is meant. These adjectives indicate which person or thing is meant. They answer the question which. They answer the question which. For example, those shops are adjacent to the main road. Adjacent means add. Add to the main road. Those shops are adjacent to the main road. So this is which shops are adjacent to the main road? He got admission in that school. So these sentences shows the answer the question of which. Okay. So this is demonstrative adjectives. Next one is this poster is impressive. Which poster is impressive? This poster. These paintings are beautiful. Which paintings are beautiful? These paintings. Those, that, this, these are demonstrative adjective. These, they, or these Adjectives are all demonstrative adjectives. Next one is possessive adjectives. These adjectives show possession or a sense of belonging to a particular person or thing. Possessive adjective. These adjectives show possession or a sense of belonging to a particular person or thing. My book, his pencil, its tail are possessive adjectives which are used to show possession or ownership. These adjectives shows the possession or ownership. Next is interrogative adjectives. These adjectives are used with nouns to ask questions. Words such as what, whose, where, why, how, and which. So these are the interrogative adjectives. For example, whose book is this? Which airport is the biggest in India? So these are the interrogative adjective, starting with WH word. Next is distributive adjectives. These adjectives refer to each one of the number in a group. One of the number in a group, every child was given a gift. Means in this sentence talking about one by one child. Every child was given a gift. Each girl carried a flower. So every girl means one by one girl carried a flower. You can choose either book. Neither of the pens works. You can choose either works, and next one is neither of the pens works. So these are the adjectives, kinds of adjective. I will send you the exercise of this one. You have to write down in your English second notebook. Okay. Next one is verbs. What is verbs? There are different types of verbs also. Transitive verb, intransitive verb, finite verbs, and non-finite verbs. So let's discuss one by one. Transitive verbs are verbs that have an object. Transitive verb, what is transitive verb? Transitive verbs are verbs that have an object. For example, Jan sings a song. A song is an object, so it is an transitive verb. Intransitive verbs are verbs that do not have an object. Intransitive verbs are verbs that do not have an object. For example, Suman runs. There is no object in this sentence, so this is intransitive verbs. Okay? Finite verb. Finite verbs are verbs that change their forms. That change their forms when there is a change in the person and number of the subject. What is finite verb? Changes their forms. Changes their forms when there is change in a person. When there is change, where there is any difference in a person, the forms of the sentence is changed and the number of the subject. It depends on the number of the subject. For example, he walks home. He walks home. Next, non-finite verbs are verbs that do not change their forms. Non-finite verbs are verbs that do not change their forms when the person and numbers of the subject change. Means the sentence form do not change when the person and number of the subject change. Means it does not affect the form of the verbs. For example, Ritesh likes to watch the ducks in the lake. Ritesh and Sony like to watch the duck in the lake. So watch is the same in these sentences, and there is one person and there is two persons. So the form of the verbs didn't change. Okay. So the Ritesh likes to watch the ducks in the lake. So this is the exercise related to Verbs, I will send you the PDF. Okay. Next one is adverbs. These are the types of adverbs. How many types of adverbs? Adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, adverbs of time, adverbs of frequency, adverbs of degree, and interrogative adverbs. So, we will discuss one by one. First one is adverbs of manner. Show how an action is performed. Adverbs of manner show how an action is performed. For example, Reena talks politely. So this is the manner of an action. Reena talks politely. Politely is a adverbs of manner. Second is adverbs of place. Adverbs of place show where the action takes place. Where the action takes place. For example, I did not find the cat anywhere. So anywhere is an adverb of place. I did not find the cat anywhere. Next, adverbs of time. Adverbs of time show when the action takes place. When the action takes place means it shows the time of an action. For example, we will go to the park tomorrow. Show the time, not with a clock time, particular clock time. It shows the time of day. Tomorrow, today, Monday, Tuesday, the day of the week. So it shows the time of the day. So shows the action takes place. Next, adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency tells us how often an action takes place. How often an action takes place. Ritu goes for a swim regularly. So regularly is the adverbs of frequency. Ritu goes for a swim regularly. Frequency means continuously. So the action, then Ritu goes swim regularly, daily. Adverbs of degree. Next one is adverbs of degree. Shows us the extent to which an action takes place. Means the action spread for a long time. Bhavani was very tired. Very tired. It's we don't know about how much she tired. So Bhavani was very tired. Shows the extent, stretch to which an action takes place. Next one is interrogative adverb. Interrogative adverbs are used to ask question and are placed at beginning of a question. Are placed at the beginning of a question. For example, why are you so late? Means in this adverb, show the WH word, show to ask the question. Why? What are you doing? Where is your home? Why are you so late? So these are the interrogative adverbs. Okay, this topic is finished, and this is the exercise related to adverb. I will send you the PDF. Next one is preposition. What is preposition? Let's read about it. A preposition, if you recall, is a word which shows the relation between a noun or a pronoun. A preposition, if you recall, is a word which shows the relation between a noun or a pronoun or other words in a sentence. There are different kinds of pronouns. For example, preposition of place, at, in, on. Prepositions of time, by, after, since. And prepositions of movement and direction, towards, into, down. So all the preposition divided into three categories: preposition of place, prepositions of time, and prepositions of movement and direction. Okay, so this is the exercise of preposition. I will send you the PDF. Next one is conjunction. What is conjunction? Conjunction, there are two types of conjunction, coordinating conjunction and subordinating conjunction. So coordinating conjunction is for, and, but, so, yet, or, nor. So these are the coordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions, what is subordinating conjunction? Although, after, because, unless, though, if only, after, as. And correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunction is another point. For example, either or, neither nor, means these conjunction correlate the two sentences with each other. Both and, not only but also, no sooner than. So these are correlative conjunctions. So this is a exercise related to conjunction. I will send you. Next one is interjection. What is interjection? Interjections are words which shows strong emotion. The interjection shows emotions, feelings. Alas, he is no more. For example, alas, he is no more. Hooray, we have won the match. Alas, in this sentence, show the sadness. Hooray, we have won the match. In this sentence, show the happiness. So these are the emotions. Emotion described in the interjection. So this is the emotions, and you have to complete all the sentence related to the these emotions and feelings. Okay, so this is the chapter about parts of speech. There are 8 types of parts of speech. We had studied in previous class 8 types of parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunctions, and interjection. So we had already discussed about all the definitions of these parts of speech. There are the, so I think you have draw a chart related to, I will send you the PDF. And okay, so related to the, you have to draw a chart of parts of speech and write down the definitions of all parts of speech. Okay,